Live from Afro Studios in the heart of Orlando, Florida, it's The Lowdown starring James Yon. Tonight, James welcomes comic book illustrator Uko Smith and children's author Rich Holly. Hey, I'm Tight Mike Randolph. Please help me welcome our host, James Yon. Come on.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank y'all. Yes. Yes. That's how you do it. Mike, that's how you start a Monday off, bro.
That is definitely how you start.
A lot of love out there. Thank you, audience, today. Yes. Yes. And as always, thank you for that wonderful, colorful intro, Mr. Tight Mike.
Indeed.
All right, man. You want to go jump into it?
Let's do it.
The water looks fine, okay?
All right.
Let's give them the lowdown, if you will. Now, first up in stupid criminal news, a Maryland man might be facing prison time on harassment charges after calling his ex-girlfriend 800 times in a span of 48 hours. Now, I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. If you call a woman and she don't call you back, there's a chance she didn't get your message. But if you call a woman 800 times and she doesn't call you back, brother, you the one not getting the message.
Indeed.
And you're going to get a restraining order, okay?
Yes. After message 627.
Yeah, there you go. That's when you should have stopped. Yeah.
Got the message.
Well, here's a quick rumor. A new Netflix project is in the works. A cast that will include Adam Sandler and, you guessed it, Meg the Stallion.
Look at God.
Now, there's not very many details yet. The streaming platform is keeping it hush-hush at this point. But they do have my attention, okay?
Yeah.
Bruh, I don't care if it's Meg the Stallion pouring water into a sink. I'm watching. Yeah, I love my wife, and yes, I love my kids. And that's why I'm going to stop this joke right here. Okay, that's
If you know like I know.
Yes, I do. Ooh, but she ain't got Meg knees. Okay, just saying.
You had to do it.
I had to. All right, man. Now, as a parent, and Mike, I think you'll agree, one of the most frustrating parts of any parent's day is how long it takes to pick their kids up in the school car line.
Yeah, bro. It is pretty tough.
It's tough. Yeah. Man, I never understood how we can send a man to the moon, but we still ain't figured out how to get kids in a car.
No.
Bro, the last time I picked my kids up was literally the last time I picked my kids up from school.
Why, James? What happened, brother?
Okay, well, my wife suggested that while I wait, I should try to relax and watch a movie on my iPad. But I think I chose the wrong movie.
What movie did you pick?
I watched Avengers Infinity War.
That's your favorite movie, bro. What was wrong with that?
I love that movie, but remember that one part when Thanos snaps?
Yeah.
Yeah, so did I.
Oh, wow.
And after that, we decided that I would never pick the kids up from school again. And I say we decided because I was in the courtroom and the judge said so.
That's it.
That's it. Now, in music news, gospel artist Kim Burrell is claiming that her music was the therapy Beyonce needed when her marriage with Jay-Z was on shaky ground. So the story goes that whenever Jay-Z heard Kim's music playing in the house, that meant that Beyonce was not a happy camper. You know what's crazy, Mike?
What? Yeah.
My wife, Michelle, also plays music to let me know when I messed up.
Oh, yeah. What did she play, bro?
Oh, it's a little ditty called I Will Burn This Whole House Down With You In It. You ever heard it?
No. Wow.
Wow.
I'm glad y'all worked that out.
Oh, well, yeah. Good insurance. All right. And finally, in celebrity news, now during a recent interview on The View, Lionel Richie revealed that his love life is still very active, but he misses the stamina he had as a younger man.
What?
Yeah, we see him at 75. His bedroom activities are less like his 83 hit All Night Long and more like his 2006 release. I apologize.
All Lionel needs is get one of them blue pills from the gas station.
Yeah.
It'd be good.
Hey, brother, do yourself a favor. Get a blue pill not from the gas station.
Hey, man, he'll be all right.
He gonna be all right.
75, though.
75, still.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay. All right, guys, we have a great show. Our next guest you guys are going to absolutely love. He's going to be talking financial literacy. We have Rich Holly in the house.
Yes.
We'll be right back. Y'all check him out.
Hi, I'm Rich Holly. I wrote one of the very first children's books about money called Can I Have a Dollar? This is a 4-book series called The Adventures of Buck Dollar. I wrote this book mainly for children from kindergarten to 6th grade so they could understand the premise and the motto of save some, spend some, so they always have some.
Hey! Welcome back, everybody. You're still tuned into the Lowdown. Now, my next guest is here to talk about something very important in our community because we don't talk about it enough. We are talking about financial literacy. So y'all give it up for Mr. Rich Holly. Yeah! There he is.
Man. All right, brother.
There he is. Come on over, man. Come on over. Good to see you.
Awesome,
Good to see you. They love you. They love you out here, man. Please have a seat.
Thanks, sir.
I'm gonna say this, man. You're here to talk about finances, and money, as we all know, is dirty. But you, sir, are clean.
Thanks, sir.
Yes, you are. I love it, man. I love it, man. Here's something that I want to say. It's so important in our community to talk about finances because it's not taught. It's not talked about enough. Now, I love the approach, the avenue you chose, because you're like, okay, it's hard to talk to adults, right? And convince them to change their habits, especially when they have bad ones. But you chose to talk to children first. Why not start there? And I love that approach, man. And I wanted to ask you, how did you come up with this concept?
Well, I started this a couple of years ago, and to me, it was just a lot of fun.
Okay.
I talk to adults.
Yes, you do.
I understand what they go through.
Yeah.
Financially.
Absolutely.
Married couples, singles, it all comes together.
Yeah.
But financially, the problem that we still have is our habits.
Yes.
Because we're not taught financial habits.
No, we're not.
We're taught about everything else.
That's right.
We're taught you go to school, get a good job, take care of your family. No one told us what to do with the money.
No, when we finally get it.
Exactly.
And it's not talked about nearly enough in this country, especially in our community. And here's the thing. I have 4 kids.
Okay.
You know how I taught them about finances? I taught them all the dumb things I did.
I'm mad at that.
With my money and said, don't do any of that. Whatever you do. So what's one of the first things you try to tell people when it comes to money?
My very first thing, as far as money, I always think of your child.
That's right. Okay.
Because your child is going to be a reflection of you.
That's right.
So if you have bad financial habits, what's the odds of your kids having bad financial habits?
So high.
Exactly.
So high. And you're right about that.
So the whole premise behind this book, Can I Have a Dollar? One, that's the first thing a kid asks for.
Bro, you are not lying. I can't tell you how many times my kids, can I have a dollar? Can I have a dollar?
Now it's like, can I have 10 and 20?
Yeah.
But,
but I definitely want you to tell us about the book, man, because it's amazing what you've been able to do. Wonderful book right now, and I love the fact that it's owned by you.
yes.
You're not putting it on any platform but your own because you want to retain ownership.
Correct.
Which is another aspect of financial literacy.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So Can I Have a Dollar? That book is just about a young boy named Rich.
Yes. Love the name.
And a dollar.
And a dollar.
So the key is that he's learning the premise of spend some, save some, so you always have some.
There you go.
That's the motto.
Wow.
So if you could just instill that in your kids, spend some, save some, so you always have some, I guarantee you, by the time they get to be our age, or even the 20-year-old, 30-year-olds, everybody, they're all looking to get their next job, their next career. They want to be entrepreneurs.
They sure do.
They're influencers.
Yes, they do.
They're all making money.
That's right.
But no one's teaching them what to do with it.
I love it.
So before the financial advisors get to them and say, hey, you need to put money here, you need to put money there. Well, if they don't have a habit of saving money,
That's right.
they're going to take their money and blow it.
That's right.
So
Now, I love the fact what you're doing is you set it up in increments for time.
Correct.
The first book has to do with the age group.
the age group, so kindergarten to 3rd grade.
Okay.
I went to a elementary school and I read the books to the kids, to a bunch of 2nd graders, and it was so much fun. The teachers asked me to come back, mainly because I had 100 2nd graders quiet for 30 minutes.
Bro, I would pay good money to have that, yeah.
But the key was that they love the colors, they love the animation behind it, and
Absolutely.
the message is easily understood.
Yes.
And that's why, going from there, the next book is Save My Buck, and that's geared to the 4th to 6th graders.
As they get a little older.
As they get older, and then it goes to Invest My Buck, and then Retire My Buck. So the whole series is coming out.
Bro, wait a minute. Come on,
I
man.
appreciate
Yes.
it. Appreciate it.
Yes.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
I love it. And you have a quick story I wanted you to tell people why you know a little bit about finances and why you should save. Because when you were younger.
So when I was younger, Mom, just remember, this is not against you.
No, Mom, not at all, not at all.
Unfortunately, I lost my father when I was 16 years old.
God bless.
And he left me some money. So I actually took $30,000 that I was given when I turned 18 years old.
Oh, Lord have mercy, no. Yeah.
With no plan
None
of what to do with the money.
Your plan included the mall, and the mall.
Well, it was first it was the car dealership.
Oh, of course.
Because back then you could buy a car for $30,000.
You could, yes.
A car, the mall, and then you name it. All my friends were around me until all the money was gone.
Of course. It's like having an entourage, bro.
They're always there until it's gone.
That's right.
And I say that the caveat, all these influencers, all these people that are out there making money,
yes,
it's so important that we have to teach them young about saving.
That's right.
And then once they have a habit of saving money, they'll be adults with good habits.
Well said. Well said. Now, where can they find the book? And please share with them your social media because I want them to all support you.
My Instagram is BuckDollar101. My Facebook is Adventures of Buck Dollar. And please order this book for your kids at BuckDollar101.com. I'll thank you now, but your kids will thank you later.
There you go. All right, y'all. Now, thank you so much for being here with me today, my friend. But don't go anywhere because when we get back, we have comic book illustrator Uko Smith right here on the Lowdown. We did it!
Smart Sound.
All right. You're still tuned into the Lowdown, my people. Now, everybody who knows me knows I'm the biggest comic book geek on the planet. So I am so happy to have our next guest because I got to meet him at MegaCon. Y'all give it up for comic book illustrator Uko Smith. There he is.
My man.
Hey. Come on over, man. Come on over. So good to see you.
Same here, my man.
Oh, please join me.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So good to have you here today. First off, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Now, as I've told you in many correspondence on social media, bugging you at the actual MegaCon, I love your work, sir. I think you're truly talented, man. I can't say it enough, man. You are so good at what you do. So thank you for being here with us today.
Greatly appreciate it, man.
No, greatly appreciate you. Now, I want to ask, 'cause I used to draw back in the day, and I think a lot of us comic book fans drew, and we all made our little characters and whatnot, but not all of us moved on to do what you do.
Right.
So what was your earliest memories of actually drawing?
Earliest memories, man, I used to have older brothers,
Okay.
You know, who could all draw.
Okay.
You know, and brothers that could paint, you know what I mean? And one went to school in Rochester, and he and I would always converse over the phone, trade
That's
art.
how you guys bonded?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Over art and whatnot. Now, was he in the comic books as well?
He was in the painting.
Okay.
Yeah, my older brother's in the painting.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he does that now as well. So.
Gotcha. So I can assume that your older brother was one of your influences?
Yes, he is.
Really?
Yeah.
Does he still know that today, though?
He still knows it. We talk like best friends, brothers. Yeah.
I love that, man.
Yeah.
Now, is he supportive of what you do, though?
Oh, very much.
Is he?
Yeah.
Gosh, there's no sibling rivalry, nothing like that?
None of that.
Really?
None.
We're going to clap for that, because that is rare.
Yeah.
Now, who are some of your comic book influences, though, growing up? What some artists you look up to and said, hey, man, I love what they do. I want
Right.
to do that one day.
Okay. Well, guys like Larry Stroman, John Byrne,
Absolutely.
Mike Mignola,
Yes.
Bill Sienkiewicz.
There you go.
You know, those guys really got me into, knowing that I can do this as an adult.
And I love that because people need that sometimes. They need a little push, a real reassurance that you can actually do this. Because I know a lot of young kids right now are really into comic books like I was, and they're going to be watching going, I want to do that someday. So the fact that you're here and they can actually see it and say, you know what, even though I'm from this community, we can do it too.
Right.
Man, you're serving as an inspiration to people watching at home.
Oh,
I hope you know it. No, it's the truth.
Thanks,
Sir,
man.
I hope you know that. That's the truth.
Yeah, I get told that from time to time. Yeah.
Yes,
But sometimes I don't know it myself.
You have to know all the great great things that you do and what you represent. Now, was it hard breaking into the industry?
A little bit, but it was kind of easy though.
Oh, really?
You know?
Tell us about that.
I mean, it's just a matter, it's just a matter of doing the work.
Okay,
There you go. That's what you learn.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You do the work, present your work out there, and then the people start to come and gravitate towards what you do.
Got you.
But I wasn't told that. You know what I mean? Starting out, I'm just walking around with my portfolio.
Gotcha. You just trying to go to different conventions, comic book conventions, and say, hey, man, look at my work.
Right.
So you had to learn through trial and error.
Correct.
Like most things. Now, what's your favorite things to draw, though?
Anything, pretty much, but I love drawing female characters.
You are so good at that, by the way. Like your style, and I've told you this before, Hughes, you remind me of, Dodson, those kind of guys. I love Troy, like all those different guys who are amazing at drawing the woman form. You're really good at it. Because you don't go crazy. You like draw it realistic. It's not...
Yeah. I love some exaggeration here and there.
Here and there, yeah, but not every woman looks like Meg Thee Stallion.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Not every woman has those knees. Okay.
Right.
Looking at you, Meg. Okay. Now, if you didn't do art, would you do anything else?
A professional cyclist.
Like bicyclist?
Bicyclist.
Professional bicyclist.
Yep. That was in my second,
That was
that was my fallback. That was my fallback.
Bro, I've never heard that.
Really?
All right, first thing I want to do, man, I want to draw comics. If I can't do that,
Yeah.
professional cyclist.
I was into cycling, man.
Were you really?
I still am.
You love cycling?
Yeah.
Okay, how deep though are you into cycling?
Dude, I used to be a bike messenger.
Oh, wow.
Right? Back in D.C., Northern Virginia area. But, my older brothers were into cycling.
Okay.
And I just sort of started loving it,
And so you still enjoy it?
Yeah.
Now, do you get the whole outfit, like the tight ones, like and with the helmet, you know what I mean, with the special,
Yeah.
you do that?
I do that. Not as much as I used to, but I was in tip top. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I love that, by the way. Cycling, okay. Now, you do all types of art. And what I mean by that is you use so many different mediums I've seen from you.
Right.
What is your favorite medium to use?
I love doing ink wash. Ink wash mixed with watercolors.
Gotcha. And I think we have an example of this book right here that
yeah.
I got at MegaCon, my people. This is the book I got. Look at that.
Yeah.
Sir, absolutely gorgeous
Thank you,
what
sir.
you do, man. We're going to clap for that, man. All right. Absolutely great.
Yeah.
Now, it's your first time being at MegaCon, which is one of the biggest comic book conventions in Florida that we had. Now, what was that experience like for you?
It was amazing.
Gotcha.
I didn't know what to expect. Being in Florida for the first time for a show, and the people have been wonderful.
They love you.
The
Absolutely.
organizers and people coming up, not only just from previous shows I've seen people at, but just the new people. You know what I mean? Who knew I was going to be in attendance here?
That's awesome. Now,
Yeah.
a very special guest, before we go and you give your social media, there was a very special guest that walked up to your table that I want to tell people. Is it okay?
I guess so. Yeah.
There's a gentleman in the comic book industry that's been known and respected for many years, the editor of Marvel for a long time, if you will.
Yeah.
Joe Quesada
Yeah.
walked up to your table and gave, let me explain what that means to people who might not know. If you listen to music, Jay-Z walked up to his table and gave him the nod that he is doing a great job.
Yeah.
So I'm not the only one singing your praises, man. You are truly amazing. I can't wait to see what you do next, man.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you.
No, Uko.
Yeah.
I want everybody at home to support your wonderful art, follow you on Instagram like I found you, man, and definitely keep up with your career. So you can share everybody your social media?
Yes. You can find me on Instagram at ukosmith.com and also Twitter, which is also Twitter/Uko Smith.
Gotcha.
And also you can find me on Facebook.
That's right.
well.
And he gave me a gift, and I got to shout it out before we actually go. Uko, look at this. Prince. Bro, this is amazing. Clap for that, everybody. Yes. Thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight on my wonderful guest, Rich Holly, and as always, Uko Smith, and as always, tight, Mike Random. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
right.
Let's go right down here, sir. Thank y'all. Yes. Yes. Oh, y'all. What? Oh, me?
Yes. All for you. All for you.
Oh, thank y'all so much. Mike, they love us.
They are prepaid.
They,
sir.
all right, nice.
There you go. Yeah.
I will pay you back.
Sure.
Never. But
All
thank
right.
you.